I'm sorry. Is that funny? Are you stand-up comic? Is that what you do now?
I will consult the bones.
Throw me a frickin' bone here.
I'm sorry I was born with this perfect bone structure.
It's time for the Comedy Bone Podcast, stand-up comedy radio with your host, Brian Monarch. Are you ready?
All is ready.
There are 215 bones in the human body. That's one.
I just got that old-fashioned romantic feeling where I'd do anything to bone her.
Yeah! What's up, everybody? Episode 10. Comedy Bone. Comedy Bone.
Oh,
Yeah,
we're live.
We're live.
Hi.
We're live.
I just went right into it.
Okay.
Bonus.
Yeah, no protection.
Wow. Nope. Double digits. Comedy Bone, episode 10. We're at double digits. We made it.
Number 10.
We got Tony Baker here today.
Yes. Yes.
From
Hello.
Chicago.
From Chicago, yeah. Yeah.
Let's see. You won the Uncle Clyde's Comedy Contest. You were in the Boston Comedy Festival. And you won LA's Funniest Comic Contest.
I did, yeah.
See, I did my
it's
research.
good time.
You
Yeah.
didn't think I know this stuff.
I
but
didn't.
do.
I'm surprised.
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
What's new with you, dude?
Nothing, man. Trying to fill the calendar up.
Oh, cool. I'll put you on some shows.
Hey, I'm down.
All
man.
right.
I'm down.
Next over here, let's change the angle so we can get a better angle here. Erin Brown.
Hi.
She's a funny comic, and she does Hot on the Red Carpet.
Yep.
And you brought a red carpet with you.
I did, always.
Always? You go everywhere
I
with
never
that
leave
thing.
home. I mean, this is like the official red carpet, but I do have one that's smaller. It's a travel one that fits in a clutch because I've been asked too many times.
What do you do with it when you get to your...
I just drop it down and interview people.
It looks very shaggy. It looks like Elmo, almost.
It
like
is.
you skinned Elmo and brought his skin to walk on.
I did. You know, he's like a sheep. It grows right back.
Perfect.
So, yeah, this is an official Elmo rug.
I like it.
Yeah.
All right. And then next to Erin, we have Dave Nunez.
What's up, everybody? How you doing?
As in, it's easy to kill a nun. Nun easy?
Absolutely. Nuns are easy.
Nuns are
So,
easy.
The way to screw up the joke there, Brian.
I fucked it
appreciate
up
that.
already.
Yes, it's okay. It's okay.
It's all right.
We're all friends here.
And
We're good.
Dave headlines all over Southern California, San Diego, L.A., San Francisco you just did recently.
Yeah, just got back from there. It's fun.
Awesome.
Shout out to everybody in the Bay Area.
Nice. And I heard that you had some fun up there.
Absolutely. Always do. I take my shaggy red carpet wherever I go to.
What?
So, yeah.
You just stole my bed.
Mine isn't red. I'm sorry, Erin. I apologize for that.
Baloney.
What is the red carpet all about? Like, what is the show?
Well, it's kind of a spoof of the red carpet,
Mm-hmm.
and I started it a few years ago just as a joke, as sort of a one-off. And my friend and I went to Hollywood Boulevard, and I just did man on the street interviews and asked people if they wanted to walk the red carpet. And then I lucked out and got Tom Hanks and Rita Wilson on it. And then people are like, "You should keep doing this." So now I'm getting invited to events, which is the
That's
irony
awesome.
on top of it all.
Where did you find Tom Hanks
At the Greek Festival.
and they were you just had you need like a VIP
No,
press pass to
I
lay
did-
your red carpet down?
I got a pass just to make it, legitimate.
Official, yeah.
Official. But it was luck because I didn't know if they were definitely going to be there. I heard that they might be there. So I took a chance, and there was a horde of people walking around, and then they were in the center, and they were the best.
And they stopped at you and
He was like, "Who the hell are you? This is great!" Because he appreciates it because it's just making fun of everything. It's like, why are you so much more special? Because you're walking on a red carpet.
That's awesome. That sets you apart from the others.
Yeah, thanks.
Gets you some attention over there.
You got Tom Hanks on it. Tom Hanks seems like the best human ever.
He seems like a cool dude.
He does.
Yeah, I was just watching Punchline the other night. You guys ever see that movie with Sally Field?
Yeah.
I've never seen it, but I remember
you
that.
gotta watch it, dude. Yeah,
It's good.
I have the DVD. I will let you take it with you right now.
Let me take it where I'll watch it tonight.
Okay.
Door
good.
prize.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
absolutely.
I just got pizza, but that's all right.
Yeah. Punchline,
There's
baby.
pizza if you want any pizza.
Oh,
Rated R.
awesome.
Yes. So I don't know. What should we talk
Where do
about?
we look at?
There's your angle is that camera.
Thank you.
Yeah, so yeah.
Oh,
This
I'm
or
on,
like this?
I'm on camera?
Yeah, right here.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Not really.
sneaky.
We have a microphone in front of you, so.
Oh, okay. So I'm hiding.
Actually, your angle's pretty good. I can still see you.
Okay.
You're
That's
good to
what's
go.
up.
I don't know how I feel about my angles.
Is this a clean show?
Looks good.
No, it's not clean at all.
Oh, dag nabbit.
You're married though, right?
It's complicated.
Oh.
Whoa.
Is that what it says on your Facebook profile? It's
Nah,
complicated?
it's
No?
still married.
What's going on? Tell us. Let's drop the bomb right here on the Comedy Bone, dude.
Yeah, I'm separated. You know?
Shit.
Yeah, so I got my own apartment, bachelor pad, if you will. Just me and my cat, and then my cat ran away, you know.
Now, Tony, that's good shit. Save it for the red carpet, man.
Yeah.
That's not couch stuff. That's not couch
Save
stuff.
it for the
Save it for the red
red
carpet. You got
So
it.
where's your new place?
It's in Burbank.
Okay, so you didn't have to come too far.
In the
That's good.
bank.
You're in the A18 still.
Bank.
It's real in the bank.
I'm heading to the bank later.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Hey, man, you better watch your back in the bank.
You're doing the bank on Wednesday, too.
I'm all over the bank,
She's
man.
all over
I'm
the bank.
banking.
Oh, that
nice.
bank.
Now, I got to get you at Sardo's more often then. You're right down the street now.
I'm right there. I used to live, like, literally down the street, but now I'm a little further down the street, but
Nice.
Sardo's still around the corner.
So how long has this been going on, this whole single, semi-single?
I got my own spot at the end of May.
Huh.
Yeah.
Is it hard?
You
glad? Is it a weight off your shoulders?
It's you know, good days and bad, but it's smooth so far.
Do you know it was the right thing? Like sometimes you're like, oh man, how'd this happen to me? But sometimes you're like, okay, this was the right way to go.
It's like I'm in the midst of it. So
you
it's
still
like,
are kind of confused. Yeah, probably goes back and forth.
But the
teeters.
kids have been great though.
That's good. Where are they at? Where are they staying right now with you?
They stay with mom.
Okay, where was?
I get the kids every day, so
that's cool.
Yeah, so
nice. Are they out in the car right now waiting?
They are in the car. I got the windows up. And
They're at
whole
the bank.
nine.
They're at the bank,
bank. I got the windows up. No air on. They just sitting in
You a
there.
mean motherfucker.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
It's not 100 today. It's only like 95.
I can't have the kids
so
thinking
hot.
I'm soft.
It's ridiculous down here.
Granada Hills.
Yeah.
Granada Hills sounds
Granada
hot.
Hills.
It just sounds hot.
Granada Hills does sound hot, and it is hot.
Yeah.
Northridge, Granada Hills,
It's
just a
you can
nightmare.
Just feel the heat.
Yeah, I would have thought there'd be more Mexicans in Granada Hills.
Granada
I
Hills.
think I was the only one when I drove through here.
You're only part Mexican, though,
Yeah,
right?
that's true. Yeah,
Yes.
Mexican,
What's the
German.
other part?
What's your-
German Mexican, yeah.
Interesting.
My
Thus my
grandmother was German.
Wiener Schnitzel, joke
Wiener
I did.
Schnitzel.
Yeah, that's the old,
Beer fest.
the old thing. Yeah, Jewish neighbors move next door. What do? Mow their lawn or hate them. It's one of those guys.
You gotta pick one.
It's serious.
You
It's
could do
serious
half
stuff.
and half, I guess.
I guess. Yeah.
You're very tall for a Mexican, but I guess it's the German
It
in
is.
you.
It is exactly.
He is tall. How
Yeah.
tall are you?
6'7".
Oh, you
6'7".
bad.
Yikes!
Do you play
know.
basketball?
Yeah, that's the old. I do play basketball, but it's the old thing. You don't go up to a short guy and say, "Hey, are you a horse jockey?"
Are you a jockey? Yeah.
It's the old joke. Yeah, with the tall guys, they
Yeah.
always ask that, but that's okay. That's fine. Could be worse questions.
And you're single.
I am single. Yeah.
And you're single, Erin?
Yes, recently.
What happened with you?
We broke up. It wasn't a big deal.
Was it your idea or was it his idea?
It was my idea. We were only together for 7 years. It's fine.
7 years and it wasn't a big deal. Was that why you broke up? Because it was 7 years and we weren't moving
7
forward?
years.
Everybody
7
thinks that. It
years.
was opposite, I think.
Itch. Yeah.
Oh, he wanted to get married and you're like, I can't take
I
this
don't
pressure.
know.
I'm
I
out of
don't
here.
even know why I brought that up.
Well, we're on it.
He was a tall Mexican.
Was
Yeah,
it?
exactly.
Yes.
6'7"?
We weren't going to get into that.
Not that
but
tall.
That's okay. We weren't gonna get
Actually, it was Dave. All
into that.
right.
Yeah, we don't want to get into that. Now I'm with Tony, and it's complicated.
Yeah.
If I knew you were going to
weird.
be in the show right now, I wouldn't be
Yeah,
here.
this is
But
really
that
awkward. Can we move on, Brian?
We can move on. We
Yeah,
can move on.
Can
we're
we
trying to
switch
remain
seats, Tony?
friends.
Huh?
Can we switch seats?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Can we switch carpets, though?
Oh, there we
I got
go.
a shaggy beige carpet. You ready for that?
Nice.
Yeah.
So we were talking about Batman earlier. Did you see Batman, Erin?
Not yet.
Oh.
I hear it's pretty great.
Yeah, a
And
lot of
a
people
little-
like it. It's a little long for me.
It's okay.
Yeah. All of us kind of decided it was okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think a lot of people really love it. Like, I have a couple friends that just love it.
I
and
think they just caught up in the hype, though.
Yeah, I think
Ask
that's
them
what it is,
again
too.
months down the line. They be like,
My friends are too stubborn. They'll still be, nah, it was good. I remember I told you the first time, and it was still good.
no, it was just, The Dark Knight blew me away. This didn't blow me away.
I gotta watch that one
whatsoever.
again.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was really good.
Oh, it was super good. I was like, yes.
Nice.
I just sat in
Joker.
the theater for like
Yeah,
2 hours.
Heath
after.
Ledger blew me away.
He was
I mean,
amazing.
come on, he was absolutely
He
amazing.
murdered it.
He just killed it. Yeah,
And then he died.
and then he died. He killed it.
What a way to go out.
Yeah.
That's how I want to go out. I want to
yeah.
go out with a strong performance, whether it be on stage or sexually. I want to go out
Maybe you'll kill it at Sardo's one night, and then
and then just flatline. All right, I'm Tony Baker.
and he's gone. Yeah. At least it was a good. He had him standing at Sardo's. That's what counts.
He got the light. He saw the light at the same
He
time.
saw the light.
Is there a family, the Sardos, that own it?
No, Seymour is the dude that owns it. I don't know. I don't know where. I think he bought it with the name already attached to it.
Okay. I grew up living next to the Sardo family. So I was like, what? The Sardos?
Have you ever been to the Sardos in Burbank?
Not yet, but I will be there Wednesday.
Wednesday night.
Banking it out.
In the bank. All right.
Call back.
Yeah.
Bank.
It's real in the bank.
That's a good one.
You get your life withdrawn in the bank.
Sardo's, I'm going to give a shout out to Sardo's. That's a great little spot.
Yeah. They have porn star karaoke every Tuesday night.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a fun little place to have. Well, I haven't been to the porn star karaoke.
You can find Tony there every Tuesday now,
really?
probably.
Wow. Okay. But I did see Brian Monarch rap. He rapped with a bunch of dudes that showed up. And, you know, they thought they were thug and all this stuff. And here, the white boy Monarch, he starts rapping.
I wasn't aware you were there.
Yeah, I was there.
Rapping, yo?
Yeah.
I'm the Killer Bee.
Okay.
Oh,
Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang's for the children.
Do you rap?
On occasion.
Really?
Like, yeah. But,
to be honest, I have one rap that I've been using since high school.
Oh, so you're not freestyling?
No, it kind of seems like I am, but I have one rap ready to go.
Bastard.
Well, the person, let me tell you something about freestyling. I'm not saying you don't freestyle. The person that came up against me at Sardo's said they were going to freestyle, and all they did was say, this dude right here, he says his name is Brian, and then he did his regular rap from that point on.
He tried to,
that's what some people call freestyling. Like,
Sleight
they threw
of
my
hand.
name in there. Yeah, and no, he did a whole rap. But the beginning was the only thing he changed, and I knew it. Yeah. So it's like, it wasn't freestyle.
No, I was there when it was the girl that rapped against.
That's the one I was. Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, right. Yeah, she came up and she was mistaken for a young man. For
what was her name? Like young.
She looked. Yeah, it was like young Jeezy or I don't know what it was.
Something like
young balls.
Squirt. No, something nasty.
Something. And when everyone was calling her a guy.
Oh, yeah.
You know. And she said, don't worry, I get that a lot. And then when I went up to do my set, I said, you know, I just want to let everybody know this is a young lady.
Right.
And then she was laughing. And then she came up and rapped against Mr. Monarch. I think Monarch took her.
I think I did too.
I think he took her.
But I didn't freestyle.
Take her home?
No, I think he took her on the rap floor.
Got it.
So when you do freestyle when you do it?
I freestyle, like we do this radio show, Young Guns Comedy, on Tuesdays, and we freestyle at the end of the show.
Oh, that's cool. Maybe we could do that today. But I'll do my regular rap and not say that I'm really. I'll tell you I'm freestyling.
Written rhymes.
Yeah,
it's on a teleprompter.
I'm not good though. That's the warning. I'm not good.
We were thinking about having like a rap off one night, like one of those like 8 Mile things, like at Sardo's, because they have 2 mics, and we did it that night when David was there, and I just thought it would be cool. But we didn't get that many people responding on the SoCal stand-up site. We got like 4. We need like 12.
We need more of that. Yeah.
I think that sounds fun.
It would be fun, right?
Yeah.
You would do it? You'd be
I'll rap off.
The rap off.
She'd be the token white girl.
What?
What's the off mean when you say cook off, rap off? What's the off?
Popping
dance
off, going
like
off.
it's a chili cook off.
Yeah,
like,
what is that?
What's
I never
off?
thought about that.
I never thought about that either.
Yeah. Thanks, Tony, for
Something
fucking with my brain.
Yeah,
that's
something to chew on.
Okay, all right, we're good.
It's a cook off, guys.
There was a.
It's like the guns go off, and then the competition starts.
I guess it spews from kickoff.
Kick off.
And then, we'll chili cook off.
Yeah.
Because we're cooking off.
Yeah. Podcast
Take off.
Yeah.
Like
Take
a
off,
blast
yeah.
off.
So how long
Shoot off.
How long
Knock it off.
Nice.
Way to close.
Hold on a second. Let
Way
me
to
pull up
close.
the. Hold on a second. Can you say that again, David?
Knock it off. There we go.
Yeah.
Thank you. Man, he was with it on that. That was timing.
I
That was
wasn't
impeccable.
prepared.
Impeccable
He was totally
timing.
on it.
Impeccable timing.
So how long have you been doing comedy, Tony?
Over 4 years. It was 4 years in April.
Oh, you did a lot in 4 years.
Yeah.
I've been doing it longer than 4 years. I ain't done shit.
No?
No.
Way to sell yourself, Brian.
I just run a bunch of shows.
Agents, are you listening?
Yeah.
Brian Monarch.
I'm not worried about it.
long
How about
you been
you?
doing it?
How about you, Erin? I've been doing it. Well, I did it in. Remember when Godzilla came out with Matthew Broderick?
Yeah.
I did it for a year or two back then because I had a joke about that. That's how I time it.
That was 98, right?
Yeah. How the fuck do you
I'm
know
a
that Godzilla
movie-
came out with 98?
Wow.
Movie nerd
Wow.
like that.
That you are, dude. That is amazing. Yeah, so I did it like 2 or 3 years then. Then I stopped. I burnt a bridge. And back then there was no Facebook. There was no MySpace even yet. It was just like you looked in LA Weekly and you hoped you found like a show you can try to get on. Like, it was really difficult to get spots. Like you had to like really network and get down there, and I wasn't doing that shit.
Yeah.
So I was on this. You ever been on the Annex? You know, like the Ice House. There was this show. Dave McNeary ran it. Never told this story, so let's just do it.
Yeah.
And I was doing this joke. I was still doing, it was a different version of the count back then.
Okay.
But he calls me the night before. Somebody complained that it was dirty jokes and he was trying to clean it up. And I have this bit where I'm like having sex and pretending to do impressions. The chick wants me to do impressions while we're doing it. So he calls me on the phone. He's like, yeah, Brian, can you not do that count routine that you do tomorrow night? It's just, we're trying to clean it up a little bit. And that was the only place I performed pretty much, and where you can get 10 minutes instead of 3, like at these open mics.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay. And then I didn't show up.
Oh man.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Bridge burnt.
It wasn't.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
He didn't tell me never to come back. I just didn't. And then like years later, I just started it up again and started running shows, and it all came back.
So you walked away from stand-up comedy as it blew up behind you. Huh?
Exactly.
The dramatic walk-away explosion scene.
Yeah. Now, if you fuck up somewhere, you can just go somewhere else. There's a million places.
Yeah, I fuck up at Sardo's. They keep booking me.
I know. What's up with that?
We appreciate everything you do, David. How about you, Erin? How long have you been doing comedy for?
The first time I did stand-up was like 10 years ago.
Oh,
in
shit.
New York, yeah. And I'm from the improv sketch comedy world.
Okay.
And so I was doing that for years. And then I did stand-up for a long time. And then I moved to LA about 6 years ago.
Do you prefer the improv or the stand-up?
I don't prefer performing improv. Improv's fun, but, I really like stand-up, but I kind of took a break from it because I was doing a couple of sketch shows and I got really involved with my web stuff. And I got burnt out. I remember one night I was literally on stage in LA. I was like, okay, I'm not having fun doing this. I'm not making money. It's time to like hang up my hat for a while. But just in the last 6 months, I'm really psyched to be pumped about it again.
That's
I've been
good.
like writing so much new material and
yeah, that's the problem. When you don't have
back
new
out there.
material, sometimes you get bored as shit doing it. You're like, here comes my fucking count bit again.
yeah. I'm going to do your count bit tonight.
Thank
just
you.
to mix it up.
Somebody needs to do
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
it. And Dave, how long have you been doing it now?
Since Color Purple came out. No, I'm kidding. I tried to do 4.5 years. 4.5 years. I've been in late 2007.
Okay.
So, plugging away, trying to, the thing with me is I try to have fun, whenever I'm on stage.
I've noticed that about you.
Don't
run shows. That's my advice if you want to keep having fun. When I'm at my shows, I just want to there's just so much, you got to make sure you're on time, the comics are late, they're running the light, there's just all sorts of shit, and it's just a nightmare. I'm running the door.
You look stressed when I'm on your show.
Yeah, I'm just like,
yeah.
I don't want to
Stress is a killer, man.
It is.
You know what? Spanx is a killer. Yep, I said it out loud.
Spanx?
Spanx.
What is Spanx?
Is that the Egyptian
the
thing?
freaking you wear them to make yourself look thinner.
Are you wearing them?
No, I was wearing a tight dress the other day, and I'm like, I was so self conscious of how I looked on stage, which doesn't work for me because I'm usually not.
Right.
And I was like, suck it in, look pretty, now be really funny and free. It's like, no, it doesn't work.
Too much going on.
Where do you wear a Spank?
They're like biker shorts, man.
It's like a girdle built into shorts.
Wow.
You guys don't know what Spanks are?
I keep hearing about them, but I don't know where you put them.
I thought it was that Egyptian
They
monument.
have them for guys too.
I had no idea.
Literally,
Really?
but it's like my friend. I do a radio show, and I'm not gonna. Well,
We like big butts here. We'd
the
be like,
gut?
take that shit off.
right?
Yeah,
I know.
Let it loose. Let it
So
breathe.
it's for this
Let it breathe.
region, the
It's
ass
just
and
to
hips.
suck it all in, you know.
It's funny how
Is it for a man's gut?
it's funny how they have the same thing that makes it bigger, like these pump up butts that you can get, and
Yep.
it's right next to the Spanx. Do you want to be smaller or bigger?
Yeah.
Just pick your
That's
style.
ridiculous.
And here's the
It's gonna
shit,
be smoother.
well, yeah, but see, eventually the guy's gonna find out, right?
Right.
I mean, if you
Of
have
course.
the spank or the blow up,
That's the same thing-
eventually he's gonna
with
be
the
like,
chicken cutlet.
"You lied to me, bitch." You
It's
know
the,
what I mean?
it's the
I'm
same
gonna get
thing
you sucker.
with any of those things.
Yeah.
A toupee, fake boobs, anything.
Yep.
You're gonna find out.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I say don't do it.
Totally,
just
especially on
temporary.
stage.
If I was to go bald, I would shave it. I'm talking about toupees.
I realized.
I mean, who wants to have that happen? I mean, who wants to find out while her fingers are running through your hair that it comes off? You know what I mean?
That would be
hilarious.
horrible.
It'd be a nightmare.
Bad.
Being bald is cool though.
Yeah.
I like it.
I figured you
It's
just
free.
shaved yours.
Yeah, just shave it. But my hairline is receding right here, but I don't care.
Yeah.
I've been shaving my hair since high school.
Well, I think on
Ahead of
black
the curve.
guys, the bald looks better though.
With the black guy?
Depends.
The black guys.
I think it all
We
has
look-
to do with head shape.
I would look
Depends, yeah.
I would look like a Nazi or something, like a skinhead.
Well, white dudes do look racist bald.
Yeah.
But, no, I'm just kidding. It gives y'all a more sinister look. Like, look at Walter White on Breaking Bad with hair compared to bald.
I've watched one episode of Breaking
Oh,
Bad. I have the Netflix ready to go.
It's so good.
Do you watch it?
It's
Not
so
really.
good.
Do you watch it?
Yes, it's good.
I watched the first episode. And I got sucked in, but I just don't have time to like sit there for like how many seasons is it? Like,
ADD, you got sucked in for like a minute.
5,
Yeah,
season 5 just started.
Have you ever done the marathon where you like?
Yes,
you know,
I did it with Entourage.
Yeah, Game of Thrones, and you know. Or whatever, and you're watching like 3 seasons. I got to see 3 seasons before season 4 comes on.
That's the preferable. That's my preferable way to watch it. When it's current, you're like, I got to wait a week for another 22 minutes.
Yeah,
like you're like, what the fuck? I just watched like 30 episodes last weekend, and now I'm caught up, and I'm like, oh great, here we go.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
So
that's all I did yesterday was watch season 4 of Breaking Bad.
Oh, okay. So I'll have to catch up. Is that the last season?
Yeah, season 4. Now it's on 5.
My problem is I'm also doing Mad Men at the same time.
Okay, yeah, I started Mad Men.
You watch that one?
I do. But I'm not like, I mean, every time I watch it, I like it, but I'm not a freak about it.
I'm not a freak about it yet either. I'm only up to episode 7 though.
Y'all gotta be freaks out here, man. Come on, man.
Freaks, yo. What about Newsroom? Are you guys into that? Have you seen it?
I haven't seen it yet.
I know they fired the whole writing staff.
No, I think it's a rumor.
Is that a rumor?
Yeah, Aaron Sorkin was, defending it and saying it's not true.
I tripped out. I'm like, what?
What channel is it on?
It's on HBO, and like I don't want to be into it because I'm not really into any Aaron Sorkin stuff. But I totally got sucked in.
Is that the one with Jeff
Daniels?
Oh, okay, yeah. I've seen the commercials. I haven't watched it
yet.
It's
actually pretty good.
Okay, I'll check it out.
It's like really over dramatic, and everyone talks really fast, and then they yell at each other. Like it's just
HBO, man. HBO.
I got sucked in.
They have the best shows.
Oh,
well, I'm sorry. I was addicted to Deadwood. That was my show because I love westerns, and it's gone now. But I mean, I was into the cocksuck screaming cowboys.
That went like 3 seasons, though, right?
It did, yeah, went like 3. But it was a great show.
I kept hearing about that.
Western. I love the whole West type stuff. It's pretty cool.
You guys watch Game of Thrones?
I started watching it. It was really good, but I fell off, and then I got to recover though. But I'm down for the cause.
I heard they're making a 4th season of Eastbound and Down.
Yes.
I like that show.
Yes. The only show I didn't like on HBO was Sex and the City and John from Cincinnati.
Sex and the City was geared towards the ladies, right?
It was.
I couldn't relate. I couldn't relate. Yeah.
It's so great.
Yeah.
It was right on.
I could relate. Yeah, I'm like, those girls remind me too much of, I can't see this. It was too close to home. Too close to home.
Have you guys spent any time in New York?
Very
New York.
Yeah?
Yeah. Okay. It's ridiculous.
So, Erin, 7 years.
Yes.
I know you don't want to talk about it, do you?
Not really.
It's the Comedy Bone podcast. He talked about he just
What do you
got
want to talk
separated.
about? What do you want to know?
What happened?
Well, here's the deal. We were this long distance thing for real.
Oh, God. That's the worst ever. Like, that's like...
It's good and bad. You know what I mean?
It's not good.
Can be.
It can be good, though.
Can be good.
Yeah, if you want to have sex with other people while they're gone, it's great.
No, it wasn't like that.
Absence makes the heart grow fonder.
Yeah, it was like that. It was like Vacation Land. And then it's like, where's this really going? One of us is going to have to move.
I don't know. Every time I've had a committed relationship, I'm pretty much with them almost every night. Like, if I'm gonna commit, I'm like, we're gonna have sex all the time. But that's just, I guess, maybe...
Every night, though?
You sexaholic.
Yeah. I know, right?
Monarch. You sexaholic.
There's more to life than just sex, man.
Just for 5 minutes a night.
What about holding conversation?
Wow.
Holding hands and come on, Monarch.
Yeah, we'll do that too.
Well, shooting dice together on the corners of Burbank.
I just don't want her in New York 3 nights out of the week or for 3 months. Like, how long? Where was he?
He travels like a crazy person.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. We met in New York before I moved here.
Right.
And it was ridiculous. I was like, I'm moving in 2 months to LA. And then we're like, okay. And then I had to go back and forth a lot. I mean, there was pockets of time where I was there for a few months. He was here for a few months. But he travels for work.
What was the longest time you didn't see each other?
3 weeks.
Well, that's not bad.
I know.
Not too bad, I guess.
It's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Okay, we'll drop that.
I wish him well.
All right, that's good. 7
We all
years.
wish him well.
That's like a marriage. It's like
Right?
above the higher... I think that's above the average marriage length that they have out there right now.
Absolutely.
Probably.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
It's probably... How long were you married?
9 years.
9 years. So
Yeah.
you beat her.
Yeah.
Well, he's still married. He's separated, right? You're still married, yeah. So that's...
Is there any chance it's going to end up as a rekindle that shit?
I don't know.
Oh, there's a chance.
I don't know.
I don't know means there's a chance. So you're saying there's a chance.
You know,
What are you, David? You're a bachelor?
I am a bachelor. I am married to my career.
Oh.
So my woman is comedy.
But I'm pumped.
There
Get
we go.
Ready.
Can I hit it again? Can I hit it again, please? Let's get the drums.
It's ready for you to.
Okay, thank you. But but it sounds cheesy, but it's true. Like I mean, my focus is on my career.
How many times a week do you get up?
Oh man, I want to say maybe 7 or 8.
7 or 8 times every week.
Yeah.
I think you can have a relationship.
I'm starting to do a lot more traveling, and so I sort of want to just keep the options open and just enjoy. I love people, so I love going out and meeting new people, and
that's your way of saying that when you're in other states, you want to be able to meet chuckle fuckers.
Chuckle, is that what
that Brian loves the chuckle fucker phrase. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
He loves doing the chuckle fucker, and he'll throw it out during his act just to try to gauge the audience.
Wow,
which he's a smart man.
Bastard.
He's a smart man.
He's slippery, though.
And then I'll watch the audience too and see their reaction.
Yeah,
Brian. Yeah.
Dave's riding the coattails of the chuckle fucker scoping.
Can you spot him out with the reaction?
Oh, from the reaction, and then I start doing his count routine, and that's it. It's a done deal.
Hilarious.
That's my whole routine right there. That's my whole bit.
Can't wait to do it.
Hilarious.
I don't do it at Sardo, so you have to check it out at a different place.
You still do it?
Of course I do.
Oh, I can't wait.
Oh, it's
I don't
fun.
do
It's
it at
funny.
Sardo's.
I'll go somewhere else.
Okay.
It's funny.
Yeah, I need new material. I tell myself that every week. It's really hard. Here's the thing. This is what I was talking to the Greg Wilson about this and some other people. You don't come up with new material when you're in this routine every day. Like, I go to work, I book shows, I make flyers, I do this stupid fucking podcast, and I don't fucking ever have any other outside fucking stimuli. Like, I find myself when I go out, like, I went to Hollywood Park, like, with my friend Steve, and we're just chatting. Yeah. And we're just chatting between races and shit, and, like, we're coming up with some hilarious shit just from talking. But, like, when you're in your normal everyday bubble, like, that shit isn't happening. You know what I mean? Like, and it's like, you're not creative. So I need to get out more and just start doing shit.
Living life.
That's
where the material comes from.
Yep. Where do you find your material? You're hilarious, by the way. Like, everyone that sees you always thinks, like, Tony Baker's funny shit, man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I get my material from life, like the kids, friends, my past, my family, upbringing, then, like, my nerdiness, my,
You're into the comic book, like
comic books,
movies.
Movies. I love movies. So I got, like, movie jokes.
What are some of your favorite movies?
Big Trouble in Little China.
Never saw it.
What?
Nope, I never saw it.
Oh, God.
There's a lot of movies I haven't seen, but there's a million movies I have. It's weird.
Big Trouble in Little China.
I gotta check that
Jack Burton, Kurt Russell.
Have you guys seen
John
Nope.
Carpenter. What the hell is going on here?
Let's watch.
Nobody's
I got
seen it?
Netflix. Let's just turn this podcast off and watch
Let's
this
just
shit.
watch it. Wait, is that where the city kind of gets creepy and stuff, and they got to get through the sewer systems and get out?
They
and stuff?
They do go through.
I think
the
I
sewer
saw it when I was a
system
kid.
for little,
When I was
for
a
little
kid,
piece,
I
and
saw
they
it.
had like the lightning guy.
They got
and the
karate
thunder.
dudes and stuff.
Yeah.
I've seen that. I've seen
that. Aliens, the second one.
Oh, that's a
Yeah,
good
I've heard
one.
that's the
a
best
good
of
one.
them.
That's the best one.
Oh man,
I think I saw that on Laserdisc. Like, that's how long ago I saw Aliens. Remember Laserdisc?
Yep.
I love it.
It was a short-lived fad.
It was, but I worked at Circuit City when it was happening, so I was like, I need to have Laserdiscs. Like, it was like the best.
Circuit City shout out.
It's like,
that shit.
Shout out to Circuit City.
They're gone.
Circuit
R.I.P.
City.
R.I.P. Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pre-Facebook days.
So those are your favorite couple? Like,
I got
Aliens?
all kinds, the whole Lethal Weapon, Friend, Die Hards, Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You like the Quentin Tarantino
House
ones?
Party, Coming to America. I like the Kill Bill movies. I like Reservoir and Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
Jackie Brown was all right.
Yeah.
Best soundtrack though, man. Jackie Brown's soundtrack.
It was dope.
Ooh, yeah.
For real?
Check that soundtrack.
I'm
out.
a fan
He's
of Quentin Tarantino.
All of his soundtracks are good, actually.
But
Like,
Jackie Brown was hot.
Was it better?
That was
Yeah.
great
Step
stuff.
up?
That was that hot shit.
Yeah.
Nice.
So what about you, Erin? Any faves?
Movies?
Yeah, let's talk
Tootsie.
movies.
Tootsie is my favorite
I saw
movie of
Tootsie.
all time.
I saw Tootsie in the theater with my dad.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's the best. I love that
I
movie.
did too.
Really?
I think so. I think my dad did take us to see that.
Oh, I thought you went with Monarch's dad. That
No,
tripped me
no,
out.
no.
Okay,
Did your dad
okay.
ever take, or your parents ever take you to see, like, movies like that were, like, weird to see with your parents? My dad took me to see Tarzan with fucking Bo Derek, like, with
Wow.
nudity and shit.
Oh, yeah.
I did not like going to, like, see nudity.
There was
with
no
them.
restriction when I came up. We went and saw everything.
Yeah, they didn't ask any questions. Like,
Yeah,
if
it
you're
was-
with an adult, you're fine.
Every movie was rated R back in the day.
Like, I must have been 7, and I'm sitting there watching Bo Derek get down with Tarzan
Wow.
naked. With, like, I remember they were painting her tits white, and I was like, oh my god.
But
what am I
you knew
doing?
it was like weird, right?
Yeah,
Even
totally.
as a 7-year-old, like
I even remember, like,
inappropriate.
I remember when I was like, I was watching a movie, and my uncle and my dad and my mom, I think there was like a bunch of family members there, and all of a sudden, this chick, someone like went behind her and like pulled her shirt down, like her tits just flopped around for a second, and I just remember looking down real fast, and like I could see them in the corner of my eye looking at me, like to see if I saw it, and I was just like, oh god, this is, I don't know why that is weird to me.
You should have kept looking at the screen.
That should have been like, oh.
Yeah.
Right.
It's weird.
Should have had your pants off and they looked at you like, yeah.
Yeah. Why don't you tell me they had this shit in movies?
That's what I'm talking about.
So Tootsie is your favorite movie?
Tootsie.
Yeah, it's just great. It's the best writing. It's hilarious. The acting. I mean, there's so many great scenes, man. I could recite the whole movie for you.
I asked Jen Murphy what her favorite movie from Last Comic Standing. She said it's Rocky IV. It's a weird one for a girl.
That's a good one.
I like it too.
Movie, yeah.
I never thought a girl would like that one. It's like, as her best favorite movie.
Yeah.
I would imagine Tootsie would be ahead of that.
Yeah.
How many movies can boast 4 being the best? That's a good that's a good sign.
That's true. I like 3 better though, with Hulk Hogan and Mr. T.
Yeah,
that was the shit.
That used to be my favorite. Now I'm not so sure.
Really?
It's definitely not 5.
Oh, 5 was the worst. Although I did love the flashback scene when Mickey was screaming at him.
Yeah,
is that the most recent one when they did the
that was Balboa,
Rocky Balboa.
Oh yeah.
5 was a street fight. You know
they
got
in the
down
streets.
and dirty on the street.
Touch me and I'll sue
with Tommy Gunn.
Tommy Gunn, that's
Tommy
right.
Gunn.
He was throwing some haymakers.
Yep.
Yeah.
I used to like the Champ, with Ricky Schroeder.
That's another one I didn't see that everyone says.
Oh, you have to.
That's a tearjerker.
It's such a tearjerker, and Ricky Schroeder is so cute, and he's such a good little actor. Okay, Champ.
Is it John Voight and
Ricky Schroeder and what's the woman Mommy Dearest, Faye Dunaway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Dunaway. Is that a real name? That name is too cool to be real.
It's a great movie.
Now you know the Champ, the original Champ, is Wallace Beery and Jackie Cooper.
Oh yeah.
So
is Jackie
black and white?
It's and that was a phenomenal. I actually like the original better.
Is Jackie Cooper the one who played the chief at the Daily Planet in the Superman movies?
Jackie Cooper.
That's him. Okay, that's
him.
what I thought.
Yeah.
I like those movies until they got to 4. Did you see all the Superman movies?
Superman 3 and 4 were hot garbage.
I didn't like 4. 4 was hot garbage though. 3 was. I could watch 3 with Richard Pryor.
It was just garbage.
It's not like to the level 1 and 2, but it's better than 4.
Yeah, it's better than 4, but they
killed him in an elevator because he didn't have exposure to the sun. I mean, it was all green screened and shit. And I don't mean like the Matrix green screen. I mean like the green screen in my bedroom that I used to do special effects. Like that's how bad it was.
And in part 4, when he carried the girl into space and she was just hanging on him, breathing in space.
Yeah.
But that was Christopher Reeve's project.
Was it?
Number 4.
Well,
yeah, he forced his way into the directing and writing and all that stuff. So
he failed.
So that's what happened.
Horribly.
Yeah.
All right, Dave. What about you? What's your fave?
Oh man, I'm a movie buff too. So I love my favorites. I'm going old school. Casablanca is still my favorite movie. But
never saw it.
I've never watched that either.
That is my favorite. But I love Raiders of the Lost Ark. I love the Star Wars trilogies.
You like the George Lucas?
I love that George Lucas stuff, man.
Did you like the prequels?
No, not so much. I
have a friend that likes the prequels better than the originals.
I like the Sith a lot. Revenge of the Sith.
Sith was
cool.
the
third of the prequels?
Yeah, that one was really good to me.
Yeah. Tearjerkers we were talking about earlier. Did you cry in movie theaters?
I cry hard in movies now.
Really?
Just for a year, I was immune to everything. Then I just started. From Antoine Fisher on up, I've been crying in movies.
All right, let's talk about it. What's the most embarrassing movie you wouldn't even want to tell me that you were crying at? I'll tell you mine. And I don't even want to say it.
I don't even think I had an embarrassing one.
It wasn't so much I was bawling, but I was about to start. It was one of those. And it was Rocky V.
Right? Oh, really?
Yeah. It was the part when... It was the part when he does have the flashback with Mickey and he was talking to him.
Yeah.
The discussion in the ring when he gives him the cufflinks.
Yeah.
And he was talking about, I don't remember what it was, but I remember I think because the whole movie sucked so bad and it finally had a good part and I was like, oh my God.
That's where the tears go.
Yeah.
That was tears of relief then.
Yeah, that's what it was. Dick Tracy's the worst movie I ever saw. That was the first movie I started feeling really like I had to get the fuck out of the theater.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were about to say you cried at Dick Tracy.
No, I didn't cry. Other than the fact that it was so bad, no.
The People Under the Stairs. That was the worst movie
cried?
I ever saw. No, I didn't cry. I was like...
You didn't like that with Fool?
The People Under the Stairs.
With Fool? I like Fool.
No, crying. I always cry. This is embarrassing. I cry on planes a lot.
What?
When you're in the plane or just when the movie's on?
I'm in the plane and I'm watching a movie and I was coming home from St. Thomas. I used to go out with a guy in St. Thomas because God forbid I should ever date a guy with the same zip code. There's a pattern. And Blue Crush was on. Blue Crush.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, oh my God. And I literally was like, I can't believe I'm crying right now.
Hilarious.
Blue Crush.
Blue Crush with Kate Bosworth. And I'm just like,
Ouch.
I think I was probably hungover and just exhausted. And I was like,
You said that when you're on airplanes though, it's happened before or was it just Blue Crush?
No, Blue Crush. Up. I watched that movie Up
Okay,
with
yeah.
the old dude.
Up got me.
Up got me.
Yeah.
Up probably has the record for the fastest eye water. Because like in the first 10 minutes, you're like, hey, man, this is
why she got to die for?
Man.
And I thought this was a kid's movie.
Right.
What the fuck is going on?
Up was so good.
I was mad.
That is a good one. The earliest movies I can remember getting like emotional about was The Elephant Man.
Oh.
Yeah, I remember I was watching with my mom, and like it was the part where like they were like trying to make him drink. They were all around him and pushing him around and stuff, and they were putting like wine over his head and like trying to make him drink. And I just felt he was so innocent, and I felt so bad, and I was just like started crying, and my mom was like, "Oh, my little baby with the heart of gold," and I was like, "Yeah, get me the fuck out of here."
And then the following week, your dad took you to see Tarzan?
Yeah, then I was watching Bo Derek. He's like, let's take him to a real movie.
White titties.
Nudity.
Yes.
What was the other one? There was another one that was early on. Fox and the Hound.
Oh, snap. That's funny. I was just about to mention that. That was my first cry. And my brothers clowned the shit out of me, too. They were like, man, you was crying in Fox and the Hound. No.
I fucking... What did your brother do? He what?
You was crying in Fox in the Hound. So that's when I locked up emotionally. Like, I'm never crying again.
So he made fun of you?
Yeah, they were like, man, he was crying when they separated.
I saw my brother. I was walking through the house, and he was watching Punky Brewster. And it was the episode where... I think Henry was in the hospital. That's Punky Brewster's stepdad or whatever.
Yeah.
And they thought he might die, and I saw my brother like getting emotional, and I fucking let him have it, dude. Like, oh, are you crying over Punky Brewster?
Wow.
Oh, poor bit. He fucking went and told my mom.
You ruined his life.
I ruined it.
This is my brother.
I'll be honest with you, man. Not talking about movies.
Yeah.
But TV shows. Little House on the Prairie always got me.
There was some good.
There were some
emotional
serious emotional issues.
Like when she went blind. And
No. Forget the blind stuff. I'm talking about serious stuff, like when their dog died that they had for like 12 years.
Old Yeller. That was another one. Old Yeller.
I keep hearing about that.
I think Michael Landon cried in every other episode.
He did.
Though.
Michael Landon was
Caroline.
Yeah, and I was crying. But no, my first cry was E.T.
Oh, yeah. That was another one.
Because when Elliot and E.T. were like disconnected and they're laying in the hospital, I was crying and I was so embarrassed. And then I looked over and all my friends were crying. So
that didn't get me. For some reason, I was like stone faced.
That got me.
Yeah. Like if I were to watch it now, I'd probably be
You would definitely.
That's bad.
I'll tell you something. I have never cried in front of somebody else at a movie.
Oh, I have.
There's been one
Really?
time. I've done it, not in front of somebody else. I will like disassociate for a second, so I don't do it.
Oh man.
So do you go to the movies a lot alone then?
No, these are things that I do when I'm alone on video, like the ones I've told you about.
Yeah.
Or I think I saw Rocky V with my dad, and I started to. So that was my dad. You know, it was a little different. But like when I'm with my friends or a girlfriend, even though the girlfriend would probably think it was kind of cool that I did that, the closest I came was at Forrest Gump, and I'll tell you why. My older brother's mentally handicapped, and my mom reminds me of Sally Field. Aww. So at the end, there was this. I haven't watched it since I was in the theater. But I remember I was like, oh shit, this is about to happen. Oh shit. Okay, popcorn on the ground. I'll just stare at the popcorn on the ground, and I just fucking made sure it didn't happen. Yeah.
What part though?
It was, I think they were standing over a grave of somebody. I don't know if it was, I think it was his mom died. I think his mom died.
Oh, okay.
Sally Field died. And
Forrest Gump got me.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you, I lost it when I saw Schindler's List. And the whole family,
I'm Jewish and I haven't seen Schindler's List.
Okay, but you know what? At the end of the movie, when the real family comes up to the grave of Oskar Schindler to thank him for saving their relatives, and a man they didn't even know, you know, I lost it on that. I mean, I'm not Jewish. It was pretty heartbreaking.
Powerful. Only reason I didn't cry at Schindler's List because we watched it at school, so I was like,
well, you can't cry. You'll be
girls
trash
up in here. So we watched it in high school.
Yeah, that's the same thing I do.
So I was like,
nope.
But if I would watch it alone
at home, that's a different story.
You're like, can I get a hall pass?
Yeah. Oh man, we do a movie review. Me and this other comedian named Doughboy. And we watched this movie, A Better Life, together. I cried so hard. We both cried.
That's the Latino movie.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the Latino movie.
Nobody real big in it.
Can you imagine walking into a house and seeing a guy named Doughboy and Tony Baker crying on the couch
both
and holding each other.
Holding each other.
Yeah, that's...
It was. I cried so hard that I cried when I got in the car.
Damn, that's a good one.
Wow.
That movie shut me down.
What's it called again?
A Better Life.
And who's in it?
The guy got nominated for an Oscar this past award season.
Right.
Okay.
The guy, I know he's in Savages.
Is it an old movie?
No, it came out last year.
Yeah,
oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
A Better Life, man, it tore me. Anything involving a father and his kids gets me every time.
Yeah, that's when you can relate to it. One of the things that gets me, I have a different thing with E.T. The scene you were talking about where they were like disconnecting and they're both in the hospital beds, that gets me. But also, like, when they sacrifice something, like, Elliot, for instance, most kids would be like, I gotta tell the police. I gotta, like they have to think like what they should do or like what they might get in trouble. They have to like, they tell their mom at least, but he was like, you know what? I don't care about that. I'm saving this little fucker. And I remember he's riding that bike and the cops are chasing him and he's just like, fuck them. I'm still saving this fucker. And that's what got me. Like the sacrifice, some little kid who has no, he was keeping it real. He fucking was just like, he wanted to fucking save the alien, and that was all that mattered. He didn't care about all the consequences after. He didn't care about the fact that there was police chasing him. His mom told him to stop.
Did E.T. survive? I can't even remember. Did he live?
Yeah, he comes back to life.
Okay. Yeah.
And then he's like popping out of the thing, and Elliot's
the flowers bloom.
Yes, it's great.
Yeah.
The only time I didn't cry when I saw E.T. was when I watched it in high school in my Spanish class, and it was E.T. in Spanish.
Oh, God.
And they were like, E.T., teléfono a casa.
I like that. That's actually very well done.
He's like in the ghost costume on Halloween. He's like, E.T.,
You should make an E.T. bit. I'm telling you, that'd be hilarious.
Good, I tripped out when they, when the cops would point the guns up when the kids were going over on the bikes.
Right.
And then somebody complained.
And they edited it.
Now
they're
to put the walkie-talkies in the police hands.
That's crazy.
That was crazy.
They also changed.
Weird. Weird.
They edited it. Like the new version, they also, they said, you're not going to Halloween as a terrorist, but in the new version, she says hippie. Even though he's...
Oh, no way!
Yeah. They changed a lot of stuff.
I didn't realize that.
It's pretty fucked up that they do that.
Yeah,
shit.
why?
It's like you can't show a gun. Like they're not shooting kids. They're just like, stop! And like they changed them all to walkie-talkies.
Wow.
E.T. has his like actual papers and documents now in the new one too. So they had to change that to make it politically correct.
Only in the Arizona version.
Do y'all remember E.T. cereal though?
Yes, I remember that. I didn't get it, but I remember.
Good.
Was it good?
It was like a peanut butter chocolate mix.
Oh, yeah.
And it had the little UFO spaceship.
No, it was like the letters, E.T. and the periods.
Okay.
And it had peanut butter because it was like Reese's Pieces, right?
Yeah.
I never got that.
Yeah. It's all coming together now in 2012.
Love
Mr. T cereal.
I got Smurf cereal. Smurf Berry Crunch.
That was good.
I remember that one too.
Fun to eat.
My favorites were...
Smurfy. Breakfast treat. Okay,
yeah, I remember that one.
That was good. I like Count Chocula because the chocolate would turn chocolate milk. The water would.
That's
milk
how they sold it.
I've never got into the Count Chocolate, the
Frankenberry. I love Frankenberry.
Oh,
I've never got into those.
It was popular in the 70s, and then it came back.
Well, and
Blueberry is the rare one, though.
Yeah, you couldn't get Frankenberry where I was from, and I would stay in the city, like in Queens, with my aunts during the summer. And they'd be like, we're going to Met Food and getting Frankenberry. Like, it was like obscure and, whatever.
Yeah.
Queens,
Silly.
huh? That's where Nas is from. Y'all don't know Nas?
Who's Nas?
It's a rapper.
Rapper.
My favorites. Peanut butter Captain Crunch.
Yeah.
And,
that's good.
Cookie Crisp I liked for a while. Got sick of that. And then Cocoa Pebbles. Those were my favorite.
Yeah,
three.
the Pebbles go hard.
Yeah.
Fruity and cocoa.
Cocoa Pebbles are still good around 3 in the morning, depending on the situation.
Some nice cold milk.
If you have a long distance relationship, I like eating the Cocoa Pebbles.
I was more of a Fruit Loop girl during those times.
Fruit Loops are good too.
Never got into the Fruit Loops.
I love Fruit Loops.
No, I'm more into the chocolatey, like even with like ice cream. Like my favorite is like Ben and Jerry's Half Baked, or like
Fish Food. Oh no,
Fish Food is my second favorite, which is like fish food.
So good.
Explain this.
It's I don't know why there's the little chocolate fish in it,
like
but
Fish the band. They spell it PH.
Right.
PH. Okay.
So is that what they're going after?
I think
it probably is because there's all these like pop culture references on their flavors. So
yeah.
Cherry Garcia,
and there's also like who's the guy, the Colbert like flavor now? Like they have like people that have like
Chunky Monkey, Oprah. No,
I don't think that's her. It's chocolate, marshmallow.
No drum roll. Okay, that's okay.
I'm not ready.
It's not worthy of it.
Here's the problem: the iPad goes away, and I have to unlock it, turn it on,
that's okay.
and then
it's got to be organic, man.
Yeah,
then I have to like
it'd be that organic rim.
There we go.
I'm gonna try to get one organic rim shot before we're done here. We'll see if I can do it. Anyways, it's chocolate ice cream with marshmallow cream all throughout. Big chunks of marshmallow cream.
Like it's too
it's like
much.
Rocky Road, but without the nuts.
Sounds sugary. I mean, really.
Yeah, I have a
sugary.
total sweet tooth. And Half Baked is freaking chocolate vanilla ice cream with cookie dough and brownies.
Yum.
Whoa.
I like my ice cream simple.
Wow. Yeah.
Do you smoke weed?
No.
Do you smoke weed? Mm-mm. Do you smoke weed?
No.
Well, if you smoke weed and you have and you try Half Baked. Oh shit!
It's the best.
Let me tell you, the first time I had Half Baked, we were about to watch a movie. The opening credits start. I grabbed the shit. By the time the opening credits were gone, the shit was gone. That's a pint of ice cream in like 2 minutes.
Were you watching Half-Baked?
I was watching, I don't remember what the movie, I think it was The Butterfly Effect.
Oh, I remember that Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah, what
you
year?
don't look like you eat pints of ice cream. I mean,
my metabolism is crazy because I should be really fucking fat. Like, I don't do shit. I don't exercise. I eat Crunch and Munch.
Motherfucker.
Sorry,
Crunch
man.
and Munch.
You like Crunch and Munch?
Yum.
Oh, that's good shit.
It is good.
I like it.
At like 2 in the
spurts.
morning.
Oh, yeah.
See, again, 2 in the morning reference.
Dwayne Reed in New York, yeah.
I'm off the Crunch and Munch right now, though. I'm back on the Half-Baked. Because Crunch and Munch, I had it literally like every night for 2 months. And I just can't anymore.
Did it like cut the insides of your mouth?
No, it was more just like, I got sick of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Crunch and Munch.
Too much. Too much good stuff.
Yeah, man.
Too much good stuff.
Y'all ever in Chicago go to Garrett's Popcorn and get the cheese caramel mix?
Yeah, well, I'm going to be honest.
Cheese and caramel.
I hate popcorn.
Really?
What?
I know it's probably un-American.
You hate life.
People trip out when they hear that, but I can't stand popcorn. I don't even like the smell of it. I don't like anything about popcorn.
I don't really go for popcorn too often. Like if I'm at the theaters, I don't usually get it. At the ArcLight, I'll get the caramel corn sometimes. That's the thing that they have there. That's pretty good.
Sweet, because it's sweet.
Yeah, I have a total sweet tooth.
Yeah.
It's really bad.
Do you like corn chips?
I like corn chips.
Yeah, that's okay. That's
Tony's
okay.
like, I like corn
that's not bad.
chips.
Just popcorn is just can't do the popcorn.
If Fritos ever needs a commercial, just get Tony. I like corn chips.
Matcha.
I don't know if you like potato chips, but I'm telling you, these corn chips are goddamn
corn
good.
chips, though? Shit.
And then we just add Erin in the back. She'll just go, yum.
Yum.
See, you see that? I like
Yeah.
it. That's it. That's the bite right there.
So none of you smoke weed. What do you do? Like, I'm not saying that it's normal to smoke weed. I didn't do it till I was 31. Like, that was the first time I ever did it. But, like, do you have vices? What do you do? Like, you drink?
Women.
Women, yeah, that's what that's one.
The women.
Yeah, that's a... What about you? Same thing? Women?
That's pretty much it. Yeah, that's the downfall. That's the vice. But you know what? Again, you have to. Everybody has to unwind somehow. You know, you have to. If you don't have a vice, you know, whether it's
I don't think anyone's saying
Weird.
they're bad.
yeah, you have to have something. And
heroin.
I think it's heroin. Yeah. Well, he didn't ask that.
Yeah.
But that's
Fish food is really good after a nice shot of heroin.
Heroin?
yum.
What about you, Erin? Any vices?
I'm a drinker. You know, I'm Irish.
Oh,
I like to drink.
That'll get you.
Yeah. I can drink with the best of them, unfortunately.
She's drunk now, guys.
Wasted. Where's my beer anyway?
I have beer and Mike's Hard Lemonade.
Nice.
And,
Nice, yeah.
we
Can we just get the waitress?
I like
Tip
Mike's
your
Hard
waitresses.
lemonade.
You want one?
No, I don't drink anymore.
All right. You don't drink at all?
Nah.
When did you stop?
2010, just on some. Not that I was an alcoholic. I know that's what it looks like, you know. But
No, it doesn't.
I
You're
just
so
stopped.
weird.
I know, right?
Are you in recovery?
No. Like,
It's the
when
weed
people,
men.
People are so appalled. They're like, "Wait, why don't you drink?"
Who cares?
It's funny. You know Bruce Jingles, right?
Yeah.
He posted on Facebook like 2 weeks ago. Maybe it was a few weeks ago now. He wrote, I'm actually considering stopping drinking and smoking weed. And all of his friends, are you crazy? Like, they weren't supportive at all. They're like, you're stupid. Like,
yeah.
It's kind of mean, right?
Let me say I don't drink water. People be like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
But when I say I don't drink, what do you mean? How are you
lost
alive?
your mind?
Man,
It's
crazy.
Yeah, well, I'm the Grey Goose Martini guy, so that's
Look at
my
this
drink of
guy.
choice.
He's wearing
Grey
a suit.
Goose. But that's why I don't. Yeah, that's why the bookers see me coming. They go, dude, 1 drink minimum. You know?
I'm the biggest pussy when it comes to drinking, dude. Like, I literally, if I'm going out to get drinks, I'll be like, can we go to a Mexican restaurant? I love strawberry margaritas. Like, that is what I'll
I
drink.
like the fruity stuff, man.
Yeah, me too.
You're like, you can house your fish. What is it? Your
Fish food?
yeah.
Yeah.
Or no, the other one you like.
I don't know.
The pint.
Half-baked.
Half-baked.
Yeah.
baked. Yeah.
I would rather smoke weed than drink, for sure.
Got
I
it.
don't know. Yeah.
Man.
Does a lot of things for you. Makes things funnier. Makes sex better.
What, weed does?
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Does it?
I promise you. Will you try it? You can't. You're kind of like not doing that stuff anymore.
I would try a weed brownie.
Yeah. Let me tell you, dude.
I'd do that.
If you get the wrong dosage on a weed brownie, you are going to be wishing you never, ever tried it. Like, it's crazy. I had a cookie once, and I lost... I saw colors. I was depressed. Like, this is like 2 hours of, like, just nightmare. Like, I couldn't move anything except for my fingers and my mouth. I could talk and move my fingers. my ex-girlfriend was there. I had to get her to like bring me a water with a straw, like a little old man. I was like,
that was an allergic reaction.
And every time I'd fall asleep, I was like dozing off because I was so overdosing on THC.
And he was doing a set at the Hollywood Improv.
Yeah, right.
He was doing his.
He was on stage. Yeah,
he was doing the count.
Yeah,
mid-set,
right there. I would start to nod off, and as soon as I started to nod off, I was thinking, I'm gonna have the worst nightmares ever, and I would like wake up in like a jolt of fear, like and I'd be like nauseous, and it was just the worst night ever.
You were riding spiders.
Yeah, so I would just suggest maybe smoking it, or maybe.
I don't like smoke.
I don't either.
I don't like the heat on my lips.
Yeah. Use a vaporizer.
I've tried weed before, but it never did nothing for me.
Do it before you have sex once, just for me. And I want you to report back.
We'll do a podcast on it.
Yeah.
Right. Follow up.
Yes.
A comic,
I could do it right here on the mic. We just need the girl.
That would be an awesome podcast. Get 3 comics who have never done weed that are willing to try it for their first time.
And then end it with a wrap-off.
It would probably be epic.
Freestyle.
Right. Yeah. And then we'll get hungry. Like, where's that ice cream you were talking about?
Where's that half-baked?
You didn't get 3 pints of half-baked when you prepared for this out? So we talked about vices. We talked about movies that make us cry. Any others?
Any other what? Movies?
Yeah, like...
Did I cry on?
Yeah.
The Passion of the Christ.
I don't think my friends would...
That's so funny. I just watched that recently.
I cried super hard.
Really? I never saw it.
My wife looked dead at me in mid-face crease. Mid-face crease, she gonna look at me like, why are you looking at me?
Yeah, that's annoying.
It wasn't even like a regular tear roll. It was just like...
That was hardcore. That movie was hardcore.
It is crazy.
I didn't see it.
I watched it with her.
You haven't seen anything we talk about.
I don't know.
Sorry.
I don't know if I want to see this. You know what I mean?
I didn't want to see it.
Yeah, I'm like,
It's
I know what he did. I know what he
again.
did, and you know, we can appreciate that. But I don't know if I want to see. You know, it's like seeing a video of your kid get beat up again, you know, or something. You know, I don't know. I just
Are you religious?
You know, I believe in God. I believe in God. Like, yeah, I guess I would say I'm a professed Christian.
Interesting.
You know, but I'm non-practicing. I don't go to a church or anything like that. But I believe in a higher source, whatever's out there. You know, there's got to be something. I think
that sounds more like you're agnostic almost.
No, because I believe in my mother was very traditional Christian, so I was
Is she the
brought
Mexican?
up.
But you're
no German.
Oh, she's German.
Yes, my dad was Catholic,
of
course, because he's Mexican. But they were all Catholic. It was like one of those, like I think I was baptized 20 times.
Right.
They kept sneaking me from one church to the other one. You know, now you're Catholic, now you're Christian. You know, it's one of those
born
things.
again.
But yeah, I was born again.
He was born again
every
17
week.
times.
Every week. Yeah, I went up 10 times a week back then.
Now you're in
I'm
Scientology.
Yes, exactly.
Scientology.
Yeah, but no, it's just, you know, I definitely, you know, there we go. That was on. Yo.
Bam.
That was it.
That
Yum.
was organic. It felt,
that was it. I love Yum. I don't know why.
I wish I could record little sound bites while we're going.
Yum.
Just like,
we should.
Yeah.
We should. We can each record one before we leave, Brian. So.
You know what I watch purposely to cry on purpose? Is this weird? Like I watch it just to get.
This sounds like a comedy bit in the making right now.
Is The Pursuit of Happiness when Will Smith gets the job?
Pursuit of Happiness when Will Smith gets the job.
That every time, tears of joy. I'm just like, I looked at that clip last night randomly. I don't know why I did it. But
I hate to say this. I didn't see it. I want to see. Now you made me want to.
You haven't seen any movie we have mentioned.
Yeah, I've seen. I guess I'm too pop culture. Like I watched all the Rockies, all the Star Wars.
Tootsie was a huge hit.
Tootsie
I saw that
was
with my dad.
Wait,
I saw that.
You
though.
did see it.
You did see Tootsie.
I did see it.
My bad.
I was like 12 when I saw it, but I saw it.
You saw Aliens, right?
Yeah, on Laserdisc.
Yeah.
So that means you haven't seen it since.
Yeah, I probably should watch that one again. I want to see Big Trouble in Little China. Is that what you said? That was the movie.
Yes, that's my favorite. That's the go-to favorite. It's not like, you know, it's not better than The Godfather, but you have your own little personal favorites that, you know. Right. It's a little guilty pleasure.
Well, I remember being young and watching, and I'm sure it's a cheesy movie now, but Adventures in Babysitting.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I know you didn't see it, Monarch. Monarch didn't see it.
I saw the bit. No, it was worse. I saw Adventures. Oh, she was hot.
She was hot.
I had a crush
absolutely.
on Elizabeth Shue for a spell.
Oh, she's so hot.
That was a great movie, though.
Karate Kid, everything she did, I watched.
I didn't have a crush till
Cocktails.
later on, though. Till like Cocktail and Leaving Las Vegas.
No, that movie was.
Don't leave when I say this, okay? Just don't leave. No. I didn't see The Godfather.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
I know. I have it.
What are you doing with yourself?
You got to see one
catching
and
up
two.
on Mad Men.
Come on, man.
Breaking Bad.
Just watch the first two Godfathers.
Yeah, that's what they say. Yeah. It's
Best
bad.
Picture is both.
This is ridiculous.
I know.
I was on a date one time with a guy, and he cried during You've Got Mail.
What? Did you date him again after that?
Yeah.
Did he try to hide it?
No, he like totally owned it.
Did that make you more attracted to him or less?
I kind of was like secondhand embarrassment, and then I thought it was cool.
Okay.
Because he was sweet and he didn't care.
Did he cry? Did you guys hook up? Like,
yeah,
sexually?
I mean, we dated for a long time.
Did he cry during sex?
No.
Oh, okay. Just asking.
Have you ever, do you cry during sex?
Nah.
Have you ever had a guy cry during sex?
No. Have you?
No. My dudes never cry.
Have you ever a guy? I was going to say.
My ladies never cry either.
I make them cry, right, Monarch? Is that what you're saying? I make them cry.
That's what I'll do.
Yeah. It's a bad dude. You know what movies? Now, I'm going to mention a movie that scared me.
Okay.
Because I don't get scared at movies. I don't get
those.
scared in movies for some reason. Horror movies, I don't know why. I just don't get frightened of movies. But arachnophobia, because I have arachnophobia.
Oh, really?
I went to the movie and saw that in the theater and walked out halfway through.
Oh,
I
you
was
couldn't
shaking.
handle it?
I couldn't handle it.
I walked out of
I
ET
was shaking.
in the theaters when I was 12 because it was 1983. It's pretty good, right?
That is good.
Okay.
That was the highest grossing movie for a while.
Yeah. So I was when they started busting in the windows with their astronaut suits on and shit. I was like, whoa, this isn't fun. I don't want to see this. And I went to the bathroom for 5 minutes.
I was scared to watch Never Ending Story.
Oh, that was a good one.
I like that. I like that movie.
I was scared to watch it though, and I made everybody watch The Jungle Book. My brothers hated me for this.
My friend Steve, he's going to kill me for saying this. We went to go to this is on his birthday, okay? We went to the movie theaters on Parthenia, which are gone now, Pacific Theaters, and we went to go see Pet Sematary.
Ooh,
But it was his birthday, and he didn't want to see it, and everyone else wanted to see it, and he's like, I don't want to see that, and it was obvious he was scared, and we were in high school. And he waited outside on his birthday while we watched Pet Sematary.
Aww.
That's ridiculous.
So bad.
You're so mean,
bad.
Monarch.
It wasn't me.
Have you guys ever seen a movie at the Hollywood Cemetery?
Once.
Oh, yeah.
It was an old black and white one. Yeah.
Yeah.
How often do they do
They
this?
do every week in the summer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's
Yeah.
still happening.
I just saw
gotta get
Silence of the Lambs
Okay.
in the cemetery. That was great.
And it's a
down for
great
this.
date
So
place,
creepy.
too. It's a great date place.
You got to get there early though, because like they sell out every week.
Yeah.
Like it's
Really?
like crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to buy them online or
I'm down for that.
And
That's
there's
great.
a big line around the block because you want to get a good spot, and you can bring a picnic, and it's really
I
cool.
don't know if I'm picnicking at the cemetery.
Yeah, but it's like
everyone's
a
eating.
huge party.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a party.
You can
It's like
Eat,
poor
drink,
man's
whatever.
Hollywood Bowl. You know what I mean? Like,
It's
yeah, kind of.
They got
you
ice
bring your
cream.
little picnic basket.
But are you like on the graves? Like, are you like near
No,
the-
there's like a big
Yeah.
green
So
kind
you're not
Right.
disrespecting.
You're not sitting
the
on
dead.
like
It's unused
Cecil B.
area?
DeMille. You know
That's
what I mean?
funny.
It's
yeah,
well,
you're not,
there are some of those big ones like there's like a mausoleum, right?
Really?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
the New Orleans style.
But you're not like sitting on the sarcophagus or anything like that.
That's funny.
Yeah.
You're not using it as a table or anything
No,
like that.
no.
You know what movie scared the shit out of me for centuries was The Shining.
Me too. That's
Me
the
too.
best
I was
movie.
scared of Jack Nicholson
One of my
for
top
a decade.
5 movies. Yeah.
Also, those two little girls.
Were creepy.
Shit.
Kids creep me
That
out.
movie.
Kids creep me out.
So
in horror.
creepy.
Kids are creepy.
Yeah, kids creep me out. I don't know why.
But yeah, The Shining, The Thing with Kurt Russell,
Didn't see
Evil
them.
Dead 2, and then those 3 movies right there.
Shining.
I can't. And
You know-
It, when they made It, a movie with Tim Curry was Pennywise. It was a
I'm gonna
wrap.
watch Big Trouble in Little China. That's one of my things for this week. So
Damn
I'll
right you
report.
gonna watch it.
And
the
you're gonna have
Godfather,
sex on-
and the
on weed.
Godfather.
Sex on weed. Another scary movie is The Grudge that had her in it, behind you, the girl from Kill Bill.
I didn't know she was in anything else.
She was in, the Japanese version.
Go-Go?
Yeah.
That's her name.
Yeah.
She was the Grudge chick.
Her name in that.
See, Quarantine tripped me out.
Oh, yeah. That,
You ever see
that kind of
Quarantine?
stuff, like Outbreak.
Yeah,
and
I don't even want to see any of that.
That scared
I
me
can't
when I
watch
saw
that.
that.
Or-
Yeah.
Because I think I got
So
something
gross.
as soon as I watch it.
Walk
like,
out with
You know-
like
Yeah,
I feel like I got Ebola when
Right.
I leave
Yeah,
the
yeah.
theater. Like,
Right.
I'm dying,
Just-
guys.
I don't know.
'Cause I'm a hypochondriac.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
you look
So,
like you're
like-
getting sick.
Right now, like when
Yeah.
I watch
When he
Philadelphia.
found out I didn't see The Godfather, he's already ready to puke.
Yeah, when I watched
He was
Philadelphia, I couldn't sleep.
Really?
Oh,
I
my
didn't.
I was like, I
God.
have AIDS as well.
I didn't see that either.
I have it.
Tom Hanks was on my carpet. Watch out.
Oh,
You
see?
might,
You
yeah.
see?
That's
You're
right.
gonna
Catch
get
anything.
it.
What was I about to say? I was about to say something about something we were just talking about.
Religion,
No,
Go-Go.
no, it was just a second ago.
The Cemetery.
Shining.
No.
Sounds like
Jack Nicholson.
creepy kids.
Twins.
AIDS.
Evil Dead.
It.
Asian women.
Tim Curry.
Asian
But
women.
Clue. Which
Clown.
ending did you like
Love
the best?
Clue. Yeah. Half baked.
Oh, that's what it is.
What is
It wasn't
it?
Clue. It was the ending. The what was the movie you were talking about with the zombies? What was it called?
Arachnophobia?
No, the zombies. That's spiders.
No, I mentioned Quarantine.
Quarantine. That's what the zombies, right? Like it was like
no, it was the dog. Remember,
but they were turning into zombies.
They were turning into rabies type characters.
I call it a zombie movie.
Quarantine?
Yeah,
I'm with
Quarantine.
you.
Anyways,
Gwyneth Paltrow?
No, it wasn't that one. It was the one.
It was the one with the chick from Dexter.
Okay, I was thinking
they're in the apartment building.
Contagion is what I was thinking about.
Yeah, no, they're in the hotel or apartment building.
It was an apartment building.
They're getting rabies.
Yeah. But it was an advanced form of rabies that made you look like a zombie
Disgusting.
and want to bite people and turn them into zombies.
I did like 28 Days Later.
Anyways, the point I was going to make is they showed the last scene of the movie in the preview, like when she's like talking to the camera, and all of a sudden, like someone pulls her away. She's like, ah!
That was the end?
What? Yeah, that is the end.
Sorry, guys, we just spoiled it.
Spoiler alert.
The preview spoiled it.
Spoiler alert! It's like the Olympic
nobody
coverage.
knew that was the end.
Yeah, the movie's like 7 years old.
If
now.
it was the Olympics, it'd be delayed though. We'd be watching this tomorrow. You know?
Spoiler alert! Turn down your television. You're about to see the ending of the movie.
Yep.
Right? Jennifer Carpenter. She's so skinny.
In that, that's Deb, right? In Dexter. Yeah, they were married.
That was so weird.
Which part?
Just the fact that they were married.
Yeah.
Brother and sister on the show.
That's weird that they're about to bring it back, and like, now she knows that he's a killer.
She does?
Oh, you didn't
You
watch
were just spoiling everything.
Spoiler alert.
Wow.
You said you watched all the HBO shows.
Showtime.
Please
Dexter's
do.
on Showtime, damn it.
Do you not watch it?
I watch it, but I'm behind. So, you know what? Just
sorry,
ruin
Tony.
everything. Just what happens at the end of the Dark Knight Rises?
Darth Vader.
Tell us all.
Darth Vader is Luke Skywalker's father.
I was going to say a bad joke.
This is the second time I've spoiled something really bad for someone. I did it with The Sixth Sense at work one time.
But you can't do that with The Sixth Sense.
He made me think he wasn't going to see it first, and then I told him, and he was pissed the next day. I was like, "You told me you weren't going to see it.
You ruined it." Yeah,
gotta
he's
keep my
really
mouth
dead.
shut.
Enjoy the movie.
Yum.
We saw that the Friday it came out. We snuck in. It's funny. We paid.
His movies have gone downhill since then. Every single
Haley,
one of them.
whatever his name is.
Yeah.
The little kid. He's been off the radar for a bit.
Been off the
M.
radar.
Night Shyamalan.
Oh, M. Night. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, his movies.
But I liked his first the three, like The Sixth Sense, The Village. No. Sixth Sense, Unbreakable, and Signs. Then after Signs, he just crumbled.
Signs was the alien one, right?
Yeah,
Mel
I like
Gibson,
that one.
Mel Gibson, yeah.
But the Village,
that was bad.
There was another one that was really bad too.
Lady in the Water,
that was bad.
The Happening,
that was bad.
That Last Airbender,
The Elevator. How about the Elevator one?
Actually, he produced that one, but I kind of like The Devil.
We should start a new podcast with just you and Tony. He'll just name title. That was bad.
Yeah,
that was really bad. No, the Village was really bad.
It was bad.
Really bad.
It was like a twist for twist's sake. I was like, man, get the fuck out of here.
Vanilla Sky had like 30 twists in it at the
That
end.
was an annoying movie.
Balls.
That was so bad.
My friend Steve was like, I like that one. I'm like, why? I like twists. I'm like, just because it has twists doesn't mean you have to like it. You don't have to set a definition that if you like twists, you like a movie that has.
I thought it was a Scientology video. I didn't know.
It was.
Was that a real movie? Was that a real movie?
Cameron Diaz. Was it Cameron Diaz?
Cameron Diaz and Penelope Cruz.
Cameron Diaz.
Oh yeah, because they did 2 movies together now. Then that one where he's like
Night and Day.
Night and Day. That was all right. That was moments. I guess we should go around and tell everyone what we're plugging if we're plugging anything, and then we'll just like I know you got a show at Flappers. You got to get
tonight.
To.
Yeah.
Tonight.
All right.
Nice.
I should check you out because I'm down the street.
Is that in Bank?
You should go.
That's in the Bank.
That's in the bank.
In the Yoo-Hoo room.
Flappers.
Yeah.
Yoo-Hoo.
Shots fired in the bank.
Nice.
You should do that when you do your freestyles.
The shots fired?
Yeah.
It didn't really sound like
There's too many
gunshots.
gunshots
More
lately.
like, but that's the best I
It's a
got.
pop gun.
Yeah,
Crazy.
yeah.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Old school.
Yep.
So what about you, Tony? You pushing anything right now? You got any shows coming up? Or?
I got mad shows, son. Crazy shows,
Nice.
son. I think I'm at the Laugh Factory Wednesday. I'm at the Comedy Store in the Belly Room every Thursday. I'm at Flappers next weekend featuring for Devin and Joel Friday
Cool.
and Saturday. Nice. I'm on Young Guns Comedy Tuesday at 7 p.m. Pacific time. YoungGunsComedy.com. And follow me on Twitter, guys. Tony Baker Comedy.
Tony Baker Comedy with the hashtag in front of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you, Erin? What you got besides Flappers tonight?
I have another, I've got a radio show.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
right.
it's with comic Jason Duty. I don't know if you guys know him. He's pretty awesome. Travels the country. So together, my last name is Brown, so it's the Brown Duty Show.
I see where y'all are going with
It's
this.
a movement.
It was meant to be right there.
What? Every Tuesday.
Yeah.
I'll give you guys a card. It's on Global Voice Broadcast Radio, Channel 2, every 7. Tuesday, we're going to have Fortune Feimster from Chelsea Lately.
Oh, she's headlining Sardo's in 2 weeks.
Nice. Yeah. I love her.
Yeah, she's funny.
Awesome. And then we're having Kelly Carlin on. She's
George Carlin's done.
Yeah, she's great.
She's doing comedy?
Yeah. She doesn't do stand-up.
Oh, okay.
But she's touring with a show called A Carlin Home Companion. Shout out to Kelly Carlin.
I love George Carlin.
Nice. She's just an awesome girl. And I'm doing the Laugh Factory August 23rd.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Nice. Busy.
And how about you, Dave?
I didn't do my Twitter. Sorry.
Twitter. Let's
at Hot Red Carpet.
Hot Red Carpet for Twitter there.
Yeah. Sorry.
You can show the red carpet one more time if you want.
Well, it's okay. And also check out the Brown Duty show on
Brown Duty.
Cool.
Anyway,
real quick though, before I go to Dave, do you have any other plans with your red carpet? Like, do you just go to events and like throw it down and do that thing every time?
I do. Yeah. I no event is too large or small. I was at the grand opening of City Target last week in Westwood.
Oh, nice.
Strictly to see who the hell would show up at 7 a.m. and like hundreds of people showed up.
Yeah, you should go to like when they have like a new video game on sale that's really popular,
literally,
or an iPad or something. Yeah, they're all lined up.
This was free applesauce. I'm telling you, that's what they got.
Wow.
Yeah.
Free applesauce.
So that'll be up this
They'll come
week.
out for anything.
Times are tough.
Yes.
Very tough.
Times are tough.
And how about you, Dave? What do you got going on?
Well, I want to give a shout out first of all to Ventura Harbor Comedy Club. I was there the last
I like
week.
that spot.
Yeah, I went there. That's fun.
Shout out to those guys. It was a good time.
Fun.
I'm headed to the East Coast next week, so I want to give a shout out to Summer Sessions. I'll be at the House of Blues Showboat Casino.
Cool.
In Atlantic City,
Nice.
Jersey, Tuesday, August 14th.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, it's cool. I'm going to be hosting, doing the award luncheon. Clinton Sparks will also be hosting. Some of the artists, Kat Graham, Marcus Canty, Jess, and Sean Paul is going to headline. A bunch of other people.
Paul.
So that's right. That's right. So at Dave Nunez Comedy. Catch me all over. I'll be back in California.
And you're doing San Diego in August, right? Or September?
September 26th through 28th. I think I'm doing 5 nights.
Comedy Palace.
And
I'm featuring for you one of those nights.
You are featuring
That's
on
be fun.
the Friday night.
Awesome.
Yes.
So let me give a shout out to somebody on Twitter really quick. His name is at Dixon Nuts.
Dixon Nuts.
Dixon, but it's Dixon. And then Nuts.
Oh, that's perfect.
He wanted me to give him a shout out. So there it is. Dixon Nuts. You better be listening, man.
They should put that in the next Austin Powers movie.
Yeah, Dixon Nuts. His name is Dixon Nuts, baby.
All right, guys.
Baby.
Yeah, baby.
All right, that was a fun episode. Thank you guys for coming. Let's put the out music on, and episode 10 is in the bag.
Yum.
Yeah.
Yum. Thanks, Brian.
Thank you.
Thank you, Brian.